Okay, I'm coming back with part 3 uh, of my video log, and this is I'm still with the Department of Justice Statement of Interest, and it's the case of Mr. Sharp versus Baltimore Police. And the case revolves around whether or not a citizen has the right to videotape officers in a public forum, and if police violate the citizens' rights when they seize cell phones and destroy the recordings on those devices. Underneath arguments in the Statement of Interest on page 4, in bold lettering, it states, the First Amendment protects the recording of police officers performing their duties in public. And also in bold lettering, it states, defendants concede that private citizens may record public police activities. The defendants in this case is the Baltimore Police Department. So they can fully concede that people have a First Amendment right to record. Now, I'm going to read from page 5. It's the second sentence. I'm going to start reading it. It says, federal courts have recognized that recording devices are a form of speech through which private citizens may gather and disseminate information of public concern, including the conduct of law enforcement officers. The First Circuit recently held in Glick versus Conniff that basic First Amendment principles and federal case law unambiguously establish that private citizens possess a constitutionally protected right to videotape police carrying out their duties. That Glick versus Conniff, that is also that's the case out of the First Circuit with the Boston Police. That's the next case that I'm going to cover. I have that document right underneath this Statement of Interest. That's the next one I'm going to cover. There was one more case I wanted to bring up. Okay, I just remembered. It was Neer versus Minnesota. That was a case in 1931. I'm thinking off the top of my head right now. That was in 1931 where the state, government officials wanted to regulate content, and the courts rejected that argument. Okay, sorry for the delay. I just had to read through it. It's a lot of notations, legal notations. That's the word. Okay, I'm reading page 6 now, and this is the last paragraph. The right to engage in and disseminate speech relating to government misconduct is not diminished when the government actors are police officers. And that says, see City of Houston, Texas v. Hill. Also, right below that, the First Amendment protects a significant amount of verbal criticism and challenge directed at police officers. That is Norwell v. City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, here we go. I believe the next one is Wilson v. Kittoe. They spell the last name Kittoe. And this is on page 7, first paragraph. And it goes on to say, peaceful verbal criticism of an officer who is making an arrest cannot be targeted under a general obstruction of justice statute such as Virginia's without running afoul of the First Amendment. Now, second paragraph on page 7. The Fourth Circuit has explicitly held that suppressing information critical of the police violates the First Amendment. Forgive me for pronouncing these names wrong, but I want to say Rossignol. You spell the first name Rossignol, V. Vorhar, and you spell the second name Voorhaar. And that case was ruled on by the Fourth Circuit in 2003. And to continue reading, it goes on to state, the Fourth Circuit considered whether sheriff's deputies violated the First, Fourth, and 14th Amendments when they suppressed the distribution of a newspaper critical of the sheriff and his deputies. The court held that the seizure clearly contravened the most elemental tenets of First Amendment law. When law enforcement officers target materials for suppression and retaliation because they disagree with its viewpoint and intend to prevent its message from being disseminated, this by itself is sufficient to violate the Constitution. Moreover, by suppressing constitutionally protected speech, law enforcement officers violate both a speaker's right to communicate information and ideas to a broad audience and the intended recipient's right to receive that information and those ideas at. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped to a second paragraph. And basically, the government goes on to argue that the same principles apply to Mr. Sharp. Going on through the document, the government argues that the defendant's remedial actions are not sufficient. This is the government referring to the police department. The Baltimore Police Department alleged they are voluntarily adopting general orders and regulations and training protocols and so forth. And it says, just to sum up this page 8, it goes on to state that federal courts have to be wary of government agencies trying to enact regulations or training protocols just to avoid being sued. So they can't use that as a cover for the case to be dismissed. And I'm just skimming through it right now, but I just want to get the basic essence of it for just the average citizen. The court goes on in bold lettering. The Fourth Amendment protects private property from seizure or search without a warrant or probable cause. And this is the Department of Justice saying that, and they're saying it applies to cell phones also and cameras, your electronic media. Now, on page 11, I'm going to real quickly read through what they talk about prior restraint. Indeed, the seizure of material protected by the First Amendment is a form of prior restraint, a long disfavored practice only permitted in limited circumstances not present here. The Supreme Court has recognized that seizing films to destroy them or to block their distribution or exhibition is a very different matter from seizing a single copy of a film for a bona fide purpose of preserving it as evidence in a criminal proceeding. And that was Heller v. New York. When material falls arguably within First Amendment protections and officers warrantlessly seize the material to an orderly, presumptively legitimate distribution.